Before we get started this week, I would like to say congratulations to the Yankees. They've made it to the World Series. The Giants can't even make it to the end zone. Daniel Jones hasn't thrown a touchdown pass at home in New York in over 600 days. That is not true. We're in New Jersey. Get out. Moving on, we had two big wide receiver trades this week. The Browns traded a 5th-round pick for Amari Cooper and 2 years later traded him for a 3rd. Even on their bye week, the Cowboys lose. I hate Devontae Adams more than Josh McDaniels. In the last 7 days, Devontae lost to the Steelers, was traded to a new team, and lost to the Steelers. He went from 2-5 to 2-5, but with friends. Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett to the Nets was a better trade. Well, it turns out his hamstring was fine. Devontae made a full recovery quicker than Grandpa Joe and Willy Wonka. Broncos Saints, let's start with your game. The Saints posted that McDonald's will be handing out free fries after the Saints score a touchdown, and if you go soon, Dennis Allen will put them in the bag for you. Well, get him in here. Yes. Okay, Dennis, you used 2 timeouts to gain 4 yards and take a knee. What were you thinking? Well, I didn't want to have to apologize for scoring too many points again. That'd be embarrassing. Drew Brees' chant lasted longer than your win streak. That loss was not Drake May's fault. I cannot believe you got out-coached by Doug Peterson. Doug Peterson is a smart coach. He went 84 yards down the field to turn it over on downs. Yes, but how many is that in meters? We're in Europe. I think Jalen Polk just dropped another pass again. You mean N'Keal Harry 2.0? Okay, Jalen Polk still has the best hands in the league. Jason Pierre-Paul has better hands. Whether it's your offense or your defense, will you just figure out who's to blame? You just figure it out doing great. Yeah, whoever did this, just confess. We promise we won't be mad. Your team is softer than Drake. Buffalo, while you're here, let's do your game. As expected, Amari Cooper's first catch was a drop. In his defense, he's not used to accurately thrown passes. Okay, well, Amari Cooper didn't know the play, and he still scored. Yes, Amari Cooper doesn't know the playbook yet, and neither does Brian Callahan. At least Will Levis was funny. Can we talk about Jordan Love's interceptions now? Speaking of the Bears, Jay Cutler got a DUI this week. He is doing what he does best, ending a drive because of his questionable decision-making. Jordan Love has the most interceptions in the NFL, and he missed 2 games. Don't you have a 1-5 team to beat or something? Green Bay, what goes on in Jordan Love's head when he throws the ball? It's like he has 2 different personalities. Let's just play it safe, okay? It is first down. There's a check down over there. Let's just stay calm. Throw the ball! Throw it right now! Throw as hard as you... Also, Stephon Diggs had a fight with Jair, so including Cardi B, that's the 2nd relationship he's ruined this month. I am never the bigger person. Well, neither is Bryce Young. The Panthers just got destroyed in 2024 by Marcus Mariota and Zach Ertz. You might be the worst football team I have ever seen, and I watched Michigan play this year. Hey, Minnesota, come here. What do you want? Is that real? Yes, of course. Looks like a fraud to me. He went to Jared. Okay, we're still 5-1. You just got beat by a brick salesman. Enough with the brick salesman. If I wanted to watch someone who was paid to put up bricks, I'd watch Bronny James. All right, let's do Giants-Eagles. Philadelphia got the portal this week. It was moved out of Times Square because people were flashing it. That's now the 2nd time this year Philadelphia got something New York misused. Saquon had more yards than the entire Giants offense. The Corgis in the Corgi race got into the end zone before Daniel Jones. They probably had more yards, too. At least Giants fans got to see some competition. We have an announcement. Tom Brady is now a minority owner. Yes, and owners cannot play quarterback, but apparently neither can the Raiders. Get Luke Getzey in here. Okay. Yes, Luke, you were down 8 with 3 minutes left, 4th and goal from the 9, and you kicked the field goal. That was not me. I was calling plays from the press box this week. You could be calling plays from the other team's huddle, and you would still lose. We have to talk about it. We had some pretty bad injuries this week. Brandon Ayuk and Deshaun Watson are out for the rest of the season. Myles Garrett says he's been a model citizen through all of college and most of the pros. Angel Reese made most of every layup. The Titanic crossed most of the Atlantic. JFK enjoyed most of the parade. That most of holds more weight than Skip Bayless's comma. Cleveland, you are the worst, and you can't even root for the Guardians anymore. The Guardians were great, okay, and they'll be back next year. Go get them, Guards. Usually you only hear that when Deshaun is leaving the courtroom. Guys, I know what the problem was. We didn't target Jonnu Smith enough. San Francisco. Andy Reid scored running a triple option with Carson Wentz. You turned Brock Purdy into Jimmy H. Can't blow a 10-point lead if you never have it. So that one may have been on Todd, what are you doing keeping your starters in down 10 from midfield with a minute left and no timeouts? Another onside kick. You only get 2 onside kicks. I would have kicked a field goal. Luke, please. Okay, and lastly, get Aaron in here. You've now blamed your head coach, your offensive coordinator, and your wide receivers. Are you finally ready to admit why you keep losing? Yep. This is why you don't listen to the media. Okay. Are you calling Jordy Nelson? I'm calling Garrett Wilson. Did he just hang up on me? No, I'm sure his call just got dropped.